Page 2 of One, None, and Infinite Solutions. So let's take a look. See, I would like you to try to solve this equation. You can absolutely pause. I am going to work through it, and then I want to check it with you, but I want us to do these together. So feel free to pause right now, make a strategy. You can start anywhere you want to, just like any equation solving. You start by using the 4x, or using the 2y, using the 20, using 6. We should all get the same answer, no matter which term you want to start with. So this is personal preference. Pause now. All right, hopefully you've paused. Personally, strategy-wise, I like keeping a positive coefficient, so I like attacking here. First, I'm going to subtract 2x and subtract 2x, giving me 2x plus 20 equals 6. Well, this is just ax plus b equals c. I already have only one variable term here, so I want to get this constant out of here, isolating the variable. 2x equals negative 14. I'm going to divide by the coefficient. X equals negative 7. So this is one solution. I don't write one solution. I just circle this. The number of solutions. So the answer here is, it's saying how many solutions are there? There is one solution. And it is x equals negative 7. So really the answer is one solution, but in general, this is not typically what they ask us to write. They ask us just to say what the solution is, and that is the solution. Let's check it. We would take this number and we'd say 4 times 7 plus 20 equals 2 times 7 plus 6. We get 28 plus 20 equals 14 plus 6. That doesn't equal. That's 20 and that's 48. What's going on? Hopefully you found my error. I failed to make this negative, so if I go back and make that negative, hopefully that will work things out. That's going to give me negative 8 equals negative 8. It is true, telling me that negative 7 is that one solution that makes it true. If I substitute a number that's in there that's not negative 7, like I did with positive 7, I'm going to get a false statement. So I know that that is not the solution. You know, if I substituted in 4 times 10 plus 20 equals 2 times 10 plus 20, 40 plus 20, 20 plus 20, 60 doesn't equal 40. That tells me, because this is a false statement, that 10 is not the solution for x. So keep that in mind, because as we get infinite and no solutions, this could come up. But remember, I'm doing the check step here. I'm not solving for the variable. Let's look at the next one. I, again, would really love you to pause and attack this problem. All right, let's take a look-see. This side doesn't need a whole lot of attention, so I'm going to copy that down. I do need to do the distributive property to eliminate these parentheses here, because I've got a variable term in here. So I get positive 6y plus negative 4. Now, if you're paying attention, 6y minus 4 equals 6y plus negative 4. That's the same. If I add the opposite here, I get 6y minus 4 equals 6y minus 4. I could stop right here and write my solution of all real numbers. Just like x equals negative 7 is my solution here. My solution here is going to be all real numbers. These are the same expressions set equal. Of course they're going to be equal. If you don't see it and you continue equation solving, it's okay. If you add 4 to both sides, you get 6y equals 6y. You could stop there and write all real numbers. If you don't see it there, and divide by the coefficient and get y equals y. Or you subtract 6y from both sides and get 0 equals 0. All of that's leading to you to all real numbers. What does the check step look like here? You get to randomly select any number that you want to if you want to check it. One of my favorite numbers is 8. That might be a little bit hard to work with here, but let's say y equals 8. I randomly selected it. 6 times 8 minus 4 equals negative 2 times the quantity, negative 3 times 8 plus 2. These should end up being equal. 48 minus 4, negative 2 times negative 24 plus 2, 44, negative 2 times negative 22. And voila. 10's a great number to work with. You could say y equals 10. 6 times 10 minus 4 equals negative 2 times the quantity, negative 3 times 10 plus 2. 60 minus 4, negative 30 plus 2. This would be 56, negative 2 times negative 28. 56 equals 56. I mean, you can pick any number you want all day long. The number of solutions is infinite. You could pick any rational number, and this would be correct. But the answer isn't infinite solution. The answer is all real numbers. And remember, if you're using photomath, you're going to see y is the set containing all real numbers. I don't care which one you write. They're both mathematically correct. Last one on this page. I'd like you to try to hit pause, attack it on your own. Hopefully, you immediately saw that you got some combining like terms to do. If you're paying attention, you can stop here. Negative 3x and negative 3x will always be equal, will always be in balance. Adding 10 to that value is always going to be different than adding 7 to that value. It's always going to produce a false statement. If you don't see it, that's fine. You might subtract 10 from both sides. Negative 3x equals negative 3x minus 3. You could stop there. You could add 3x to both sides. 0 equals negative 3. Kind of have to stop there. That's a false statement, but your answer isn't false. Your answer is no solution. You could also write what variable we're using here. X is the set containing the empty set. How do you check this? I mean, you can substitute any number you want to. It's always going to be eliminated, and you're going to end up with 10 equals 7. So if you were asked to prove that that's true, you could randomly select a number. Let's pick a negative number this time. Let's do x equals negative 3. So I'm going to get negative 3 times negative 3 plus 10 equals negative 2 times negative 3 plus 7 minus negative 3. Multiply first. 9 plus 10 equals, I'm going to get 6 plus 7 plus 3. 19 equals 13. 16. Yeah, it's not right. 19 equals 16. It's not true. It's false. Any number I put in here, that I could pick 0, although I don't encourage picking 0. 0, 1, and 2 have special properties of math. I rarely pick those. So the number of solutions is there are no solutions. And that really is the answer that you write in circle. Or, of course, you could do x is the set containing the empty set. Do I have to check my answers? The answer really here is no. I like to go through the checking your answers process just to demonstrate the truth behind it. This is a different kind of equation than we've done before. All the equations we've done up until this point have a solution and have only one solution. As you progress in math, you're going to have equations that have 2 solutions, that may have 3 solutions. It's really quite interesting as you progress in math that it's not always going to be a single solution. Here, it's going to be any number you could pick will make it true. And here it's going to be any number you could pick doesn't work. There's no solution here. I am at 9 minutes, so I'm going to do a third one for the third page, and then you'll be able to get to your homework, which is that final page. It should go pretty quickly if you're paying attention.